Hello everybody, this isn't something that I'd normally do, but I wanted to have a little video here to kind of sort of promote Twitch Prime, I guess. I wouldn't normally recommend buying Twitch Prime, but if you happen to be a Magic viewer or a Variety viewer of mine, you've never tried out Eternal, or if you really like Eternal and you happen to have Prime, or you alternately haven't used your Prime free trial, there's a really sweet promo going on right now. So it's kind of the best time to get into Eternal. Not only is there a new set that's just dropped and it's made it a lot of fun, the new draft format is fantastic, but they've also started this new promotion, which is these Twitch Prime rewards. We're going to get into that in just a minute. They're available from August 2nd, today, until September 11th. And for that, you get what Direwolf Digital is promoting as about $40 of value or more worth of Eternal stuff for free with Twitch Prime. So what does $40 worth of value look like? To me, a little bit more like 30, because you do end up with 32 packs, which is 2,900 gems. Gems being a little bit less than $1 per 100. You also have a Fall of Argenport pack that has a guaranteed legend in it, which does make it worth more than a normal pack. So I would say that, yeah, about $30 is about right. There's no direct translation for this. It's just kind of a special that they have. You do also get a premium card back and avatar, which is kind of cool. Both of those are worth quite a bit from the store normally, so about $10 depending on which card backs and stuff you're getting. If you consider that to be of value to you, you really like the new avatar, you really like the card back, then certainly it's worth more than $30. To me, I'm going to say about $30. But considering that you can get it with Twitch Prime for $12.99 a month if you're already just paying for Twitch Prime, or you can get it off of your free trial without having to spend any money, that's pretty awesome.
As a brief aside, if you have Twitch Prime, you can gift a sub to your favorite Twitch streamer and help support them.
With that selling out aside, we're going to be moving on into the actual opening of these, but I want to have one quick other thing, which is to mention that this weekend they are going to be running an event where they will be giving away free Twitch Prime for a year to some of the top finishers. So if you are a constant Eternal player, you definitely want to look at that event. Direwolf Digital is going to be giving out Twitch Prime for free. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to check it out. See what we get. So there's our premium Fall of Argenport one, and then the rest of our normal packs, which are just from the first set, it looks like. I wasn't sure which set they would be from. It didn't actually mention that, so it's good to know. And then it also includes this card back and our cool new avatar. So we've gotten a Shara avatar. And that's pretty sick. I'm going to take a look and see what our pack looks like when we open up the Fall of Argenport one and see what we got for a sweet foil legend. Alright, we need something that's playable. Give me... oh, God, I don't even know what I want. Something good. End of Days. Draw a sigil of each faction from your deck, and you can play them depleted instead of putting them into your hand if you operate Tribute. That's... yeah, not so great. But yeah, that guaranteed legend that we got, End of Days, not bad. And then we have all of these 32 extra empty drone packs. Like I said, normally you'd have to buy these with gems. So we got 33 packs worth. And in the store, you'd actually be buying packs at 100 gems per pack. Regular, it's $9.99 to get 1,100 gems, times by 3. So about $30 worth of value. Plus, card backs can run about like $10, same with avatars. But those are just arbitrary fashion things. If you don't like the card backs, well, then they're not really worth anything to you. I'm not sure that I care too much about card backs and the actual avatar, but the rest of it's pretty sweet. So we're going to go through the rest of this and see how much we get. We started out with about 200 worth of Shiftstone, which is how you make your cards. 3,200 is what you would get for an actual... rare, to make a, legend, you would need 3,200 Shiftstone. So after opening these, I'm going to kind of see how much we make in Shiftstone just off of rares and legends. So far we have 2 rares and a legend. And, you know, we're just going to kind of see what we would get. I'm not going to include any of the regular cards, although those would add to our Shiftstone count. And we also get 100 Shiftstone per pack. So we can kind of see what we would actually be able to craft out of these. towards making our first deck. We're starting it. We need to open some more legends here. We're getting some good cards. Valkyrie Enforcer is a very playable rare. This is assuming, like, the way that I'm going to do this, I'm going to assume that you wouldn't get any actual playable rares. We're just going to count, like, what you would actually be dusting and see what you get out of it. No other legends yet. We're likely to get a couple. This is a lot of packs. Hey, here we go. Alright, another legend. Sweet, sweet. So 2 so far. Midnight Gale is actually seeing some play, too, in some film aggro lists that are kind of sweet. Eager Owlet. We've got Ephemeral List. Not the best rare. So we've gotten some good ones so far. Second Enlightened Stranger. We're really looking for... Ooh, Arcana Artisan used to be a very, very powerful rare. Definitely fallen out of favor nowadays. I think what we're really looking for is, like, some more legends. Tinker Overseer. There's a lot of really, really cool legends in packs. That one, like, Sandstorm Fighter. Crystalline Chalice goes in and out of favor all the time, so that's a card that you might actually want. I really like Chalice decks. A lot of people don't play them anymore because they're kind of universally reviled. Ooh, another legend. Not a good legend, but hey, it's always free shift stones. That's nice. Extra crafts. As you can see, we're getting a lot of shift stone. This isn't even us actually like using any of them to dust yet. So we haven't dusted anything. We've already got well over 1,000. Almost 2,000. Another legend, Touch of the Umbran. Sweet. So that puts us up to 4 legends so far. And a foil Champion of Glory. So that one's worth a little bit. And it's also a very playable rare. So you can have it as a foil and a playable. Paratrigger Stranger. The real goal will be if we jam a foil legend. Unlikely to get, but it's possible. Stronghold's Visage. If you're playing a really annoying control deck, you might want that. Felon Bloodcaster has been in and out of favor a few times. Good for certain Felon control decks. Accelerated Evolution. Too bad. This one just got a nerf because this card is incredible. Might still be very playable. It was in a Blitz deck in Time, Justice, and Primal. Staff Stories. Westwind Herald. Nothing too good. Hunting Pariats. Yeah, still nothing too great. I want one more legend. Let's get it up to 5. Steelfang Chakram. Alright. Limited House. Not so good constructed right now. Same with the Teriax. Most of the rares are generally pretty good. Another Reliquary Raider. 2 of those. Those have seen play before. They could be really good in that Chalice deck. We've got that Chalice deck. Oh, alright. Another legend. Alright, let's get a foil. Come on, baby. Whispers in the Void. Not a playable legend, but hey, any legend is good. We got 5. That's not bad. 6! Ooh, 6. Another one that I don't really like, but hey, you can always dust them to get what you need. And Rise to the Challenge. Okay, so I actually have pretty much all of the legends and rares and stuff that you'd get from a regular... I have pretty much all of them from the original set 1. So, we can actually dust all of these. It's a couple less legends than we actually opened, but if I dust these, and then add 2 legends, we get a pretty good idea of what you would get out of these packs for Shiftstone. So another 2 legends on top of that, we'd be looking at another 1,600 Shiftstone. So you actually already start out with about 14,000, 15,000, 14,000 or 13,000 Shiftstone. That's pretty good as a starting baseline for building some decks. And that's assuming that you actually have to dust all of them rather than be able to build a deck off of some of the cards that you already got. So that's pretty sweet. It's a really good starting point for a lot of decks. You should be able to make some budget lists pretty easily from that. A good website to check that out is eternalwarcry.com, and they actually have all of the Shiftstone costs listed on there, so you can look out a budget deck real quick. And there are some good ones. There are some really nice aggro decks that you can definitely make for a fairly cheap amount of Shiftstone. Probably looking at about 20,000 or so for some of the starter ones. And that's not that hard to build the rest of it with, so nice little bonus here for you. And if you've got Twitch Prime or you haven't tried your trial yet, it's definitely worthwhile. Eternal is a great game to check out, so I highly recommend it. And I will see you with some more deck techs next week.